That morning in Delhi felt like any other. Vendors were opening their stalls, commuters were rushing toward the Red Fort metro station, and traffic lights blinked calmly as cars waited their turn. No one standing there could imagine that within seconds, this ordinary routine would turn into chaos. A small car stopped near the signal, blending in with dozens of others. People crossed the road, some checking their phones, some arguing with auto drivers about fares. Then, without warning, a thunderous blast ripped through the air. The ground shook. A wave of heat and pressure threw people off their feet. Glass shattered, metal twisted, and the calm of the morning vanished in an instant. For a few terrifying seconds, no one understood what had happened. Smoke rose thick and dark, filling the area with the smell of burning fuel. Screams echoed as injured people tried to stand, their ears ringing, their minds frozen in shock. Shop shutters were damaged, vehicles nearby were torn apart, and the road was littered with debris. Panic spread fast. Some people ran blindly, afraid another explosion might follow. Others, despite their fear, rushed toward the injured, pulling them away from the smoke. Auto drivers used their scarves to cover faces. Shopkeepers brought out water. Strangers helped strangers, proving how quickly humanity shows up in moments of disaster. Within minutes, police sirens cut through the noise. Security forces sealed off the area, pushing crowds back and trying to regain control. Ambulances arrived one after another, carrying the wounded to nearby hospitals. The Red Fort metro station was shut down immediately, and traffic across central Delhi came to a standstill. As the dust settled, questions began to rise. How could such a powerful blast happen in one of the most sensitive and historic areas of the capital? Early reports suggested the explosion came from a vehicle, carefully placed to cause maximum impact. Investigators began combing through CCTV footage, searching for clues that could explain who was behind it and why. News channels lit up with breaking updates. Social media flooded with videos recorded by bystanders, showing smoke clouds and damaged vehicles. Some clips were confusing, others horrifying. Rumors spread quickly, making fear even stronger. Authorities urged people not to panic and to rely only on confirmed information. As investigators worked, attention turned to security arrangements. The Red Fort is not just a monument, it's a symbol of the nation and a high security zone. People started asking hard questions. Were there warning signs that were missed? Could the blast have been prevented? And what did this mean for public safety in crowded urban spaces? Experts spoke about how such attacks are designed not just to cause physical damage, but psychological fear. A single explosion can make millions feel unsafe, even if they are far from the site. That fear is often the real target. But history has shown that cities like Delhi have faced such moments before and have always stood back up. By evening, the area was quiet again, but the silence felt heavy. Burn marks on the road and broken glass told the story of what had happened just hours earlier. Families waited anxiously for news of loved ones. The city mourned, questioned, and tried to make sense of the violence. Yet, amid the fear, there was resilience. Hospitals worked through the night. Volunteers donated blood. Citizens shared verified information instead of rumors. Life did not stop, even though it slowed down. The blast near the Red Fort was a reminder of how fragile normal life can be, and how quickly it can be shaken. But it also showed something else. When darkness strikes, ordinary people often become the strongest light.